good?
LSU season football? Is this football? Huh?
This will be almost. All right, Coach. Everybody wants to know, Zion, is he going to be in your starting lineup? How is he going to be used tonight?
Yeah, he'll start. He will be used in just short bursts, really. That's the way we're going to try to play it, and obviously it'll be multiple ones. There'll be somebody there to monitor it, and we'll just go from there.
Are you looking at minute counts, or are you watching the way he moves and the way he responds cardiovascularly?
Well, we really would just, like I said, if we had to put a title on it, it'd just be the energy burst that he has. So we'll monitor that and see how it goes. But we don't have any set minutes or anything that we're looking at now.
The team's been playing so well. You've been stacking up wins. How do you integrate him now and make sure you don't mess up the rhythm that the team's been going with?
Well, I think if you're adding a great player, he'll find a way to adjust. We'll find a way to make it adjust. But obviously it's the first game that he's playing in the NBA, so we'll just see how it goes. But everyone else still, you play the way you played, and with the consistency that we played over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and with the energy that we played with. So integrating him into what we're doing is not going to be that difficult.
And who joins him in the starting lineup versus who moves to the bench tonight?
We'll play JJ off the bench if he's going to go. He's going to be a game-time decision, so we'll have to wait and see after he does his pregame. But and then we'll stay with the other guys: Lonzo, Drew, obviously Fave, and then Zion, and then Bi.
Coach, in a basketball sense, are you sensing a new level of confidence with your team right now?
I think it's hard to say that, but I'm sure they are. I mean, obviously. Every one of the guys got all the confidence in the world in Zion, and I think they're really excited about having him out there. And like I said, I think we're going to be able to integrate him into what we're doing fairly easy. That's yet to be seen. But any way you look at it, eventually, obviously he's going to make us a better team.
Is there a set expectation for how many games you feel you need to have have any definitive conclusions on how he's coming along?
Not really. I just think it's one of those things, like we said, we'll monitor it by the energy bursts, and we'll do that multiple. He'll have multiple times where, he'll be doing that. But, I don't think we're going to say 10 games in, we'll know exactly, who we are, what we are. We've struggled to find that, because we've had so many different lineups already. So just having him out on the floor, though, I think it would add confidence to our group, and and I think he'll find a way to, like I said, integrate himself into what we're doing, and our guys will find a way to help him do that.
What's your excitement level?
He's a great kid, and a tremendous player. But I think we also got to be really, really cautious to understand that this is going to be the very first NBA game he played. And I don't count the preseason, okay, because the preseason is exactly what it is, the preseason. So this is going to be the very first NBA game that he played. So if he play absolutely great, I'm not going to be overly excited about it. And if he doesn't play very good at all, I'm not going to be overly excited about it. I think it will be an adjustment period in that, the speed of the game and everything that he'll have to adjust to.
Al, can you get a sense from him just how excited he is about it? Could you tell?
Yeah, I think he's really excited. This is the day that he's, since he said it, since he was 4 years old. All he's thought about is, how do I get myself to be an NBA player? How do I play in the NBA? It's been his lifelong goal, and so, obviously the injury set him back, but to go out there tonight and be able to play, and I'm sure there is going to be some nervousness there. I think it would be with anyone, but I think at the end of the day, he's a basketball player, and he knows that. In some kind of way, he'll get the rhythm of the game.
Alvin, did you have any words of advice? Have you talked to him about tonight?
Yeah, I told him to just try to dunk everything. No. I just told him to enjoy it. I really think it's important that he enjoys it, that he, that he plays with confidence, more so than anything. And obviously he's going to be a little bit behind in some of the offensive things that we're doing. But I told him, most of the stuff we do is instinctive basketball, so I think he'll be fine with that.
DeRozan's been on quite a roll for them. I don't know how much you've seen him, but what impresses you about him?
Well, I think he's always been a guy that's been kind of Mr. Mid-range. He can take the ball and get it wherever he wants to go. Playing at a real high level. The last 7 games, I think he's averaging almost 27 points a game and shooting mid-50s from the field. So obviously he's getting to the spot that he wants to get to, and he's making those shots. Hey, listen, it's the Spurs, okay? They've been a nightmare for me since I came into the league, okay? So I would say to anybody out there, do not count them out. I mean, I would never count these guys out because, for the last 20 years, they've proven that. So we understand that we're playing, we don't even bother about looking at their record. We look at, who they are and who they're coached by, and we understand that it's a monumental task to try to, play this team, and they're a team that never beats themselves. You have to execute, and you have to beat them by your execution because they won't give you the game.
With that in mind, what made this the right game?
I have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that. If it's left up to me, they played October, okay? but I don't have anything to do with that. So it was done, obviously in a group discussion, and they thought that this would be the game to do it. It has nothing to do with who we're playing. It was more the date than anything.
In terms of the environment here tonight, is there anything just in all your years of coaching that you noticed, whether it's intangible energy or just things you're seeing around the building that's different or special about?
Well, I just think the people in New Orleans, and if anyone's ever lived here, for more than 6 months, they understand, the passion that the people in New Orleans have. And, they've been waiting for this. They're so supportive of everything that we've done, even over the last, 4 seasons that I've been here where we've had our struggles. They've still been very supportive. So, I think they're very deserving of a guy like, Zion, because I think they've been, like I said, supportive of everything that we've tried to do here. And so it's a good night for the fans in the city of New Orleans also, I think. And I just think, the way, Mrs. Benson has been so supportive of everything that we've done, and how, she's just been right there, through the good and the bad of everything that we've done. It just shows the ownership that we have here, what Griff and those guys have done, trying to put our team together. So I just think it's a good atmosphere, and it's a real healthy atmosphere, and I think there's a lot of positive things that you can look forward to in the future, I think.
Alvin, how similar or different do you see Brandon's role being with Zion?
Don't see it changing at all. I think the way we play is opportunistic basketball, and so the way he plays, he's going to always be in a situation where, down the stretch, he's going to be involved one way or the other. The other night, as I told him, he doesn't necessarily have to make the shot, but he's got to make the play, and I think he made a couple of really good plays down the stretch. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.